Hey, what's up guys, it's Benji here. Today I wanted to do a video talking about a new build, Manamune Kaisa. It's kind of becoming more and more popular over the last couple of weeks. Ever since Manamune got changed, it got buffed to give an extra 10 AD, people realized it's very cheap and cost effective, and it allows you to hit your Q upgrade threshold on Kaisa extremely early in the game. So I've quickly gone and pretty much just totaled up the gold of each item build and comparing the spikes that you can get on a spreadsheet here. And basically I really like this build because it has kind of brought back AP Kaisa. The problem with AP Kaisa previously was that the only on-hit item that you were building aside from Gwinsu's was Nashers, because you don't really want to buy like a Bork or a Wit's End. Neither of those items really make too much sense, but with Manamune eventually converting into Mirror Mana, it gives you another phantom hit for your Gwinsu's. Gwinsu's did get nerfed, but it's still a pretty good item. Yeah, so it's given her a lot of like much needed consistent auto attack damage that you were missing since the passive nerfs that she got. So the biggest thing and the biggest reason why people are buying this is how strong Kaisa is with her Q upgrade early in the game. If you get an isolated Q on somebody with Kaisa early enough, like it can do half of someone's HP. It's kind of insane. So as you can see on the left with the Manamune build, you're actually getting your Q upgrade at level 8 with 3,725 gold spent. In comparison to getting your Q upgrade with the Stormrazor build, it's going to cost 4,425 gold. So that's a whole 700 gold in advance, which is an entire item back. That's like 4 or 5 waves of minions, 2 kills, 5 tower plates. It's a huge difference. So you're going to be able to get that a lot more early, and you are investing gold in mana though instead of like attack speed, so your fighting power might not be as amazing. But once you get your Q upgrade, you don't have to fight all in consistently. Like you can just go for quick little Q pokes and win most trades, I find. So that's not really like too much of an issue in my opinion. The only problem you run into, and the reason why some people don't like this build, is because it takes, from the Q upgrade threshold, it takes an extra 1,000 gold to reach your E upgrade on the Manamune build, because you end up going for, you need the Stinger. You don't have any attack speed on that Manamune, so you're going to need 1,100 gold worth of attack speed from the Stinger. So it's going to cost you roughly like 8,000, around 8,000 gold to get both upgrades. But in my opinion, it's a fine trade-off, because on Kaisa, honestly, especially after the Gwinsu's nerf, 3-core is what feels extremely good on her usually. And this leads you into such a stronger 3-core, such a better mid-game. By the time you get your Nasher's Tooth completed, your Mirror Mana is going to be almost done. And so you're going to be coming into mid-game with just everything you need to 1v9 the game. Also, AP allows you to get a lot more survivability. Like, one of the things that was missing from Kaisa lately, even though she's still been extremely strong champion, is it's just so fun to be able to buy like Zanya's or potentially Banshee's Veil if you want. Just the AP defensive items are extremely superior to the AD defensive items overall. So you have that option available to you, and usually I take it, you know, even versus an AP team, even if they have one AD champion or like an ult that's worth Zanya using, it can win you the game more than any other AD item can. So I think that's extremely powerful. The only problems I've run into so far are versus some of the really aggressive early game AD carries like Draven and Lucian. It can be a little bit of a problem if they're able to get like their BF sword or their cutlass backs, and you have to go back and you have to buy a pickaxe and like a mana crystal and fairy charm. It's terrible, right? So my goal when I play this build usually is, in the early game, I'm just trying to make sure I'm backing around 1,000 gold, maybe 1,100, so that I can buy a pickaxe, a refillable, and a pink ward. And I don't want my opponent to be able to stay for a BF, ideally. So if if I have to back right around like 950 and just buy like a health pod and a pink ward or whatever, I'll do that as well. It's just really important you don't pull up to a BF sword with your pickaxe and your mana crystal, because that'll lead you to a really bad early game trough. It's fine to like have the full Manamune complete versus like a cutlass and some daggers, or like a BF vamp or a BF pick or whatever, but just having the mana crystal it's a huge mismatch. Like even some attack speed would be much more useful, obviously. And Kaisa doesn't really have any mana issues either. Everybody goes biscuits, so it supplements your mana pool quite a bit. So it's just important to be conscientious early game of your backs and taking good back timings whenever you can. So that is the biggest thing. And yeah, so I just want to do a quick video, nothing like too crazy, just talking about this build. And I don't really have some like super great footage for you guys, but hopefully I'll be uploading like some highlights or something of Manamune Kaisa. I've been getting a lot of them. Every single time I try this build, I drop like a 20 or a 30 bomb, and it really kind of feels like the old Kaisa, like the old really broken Kaisa. Especially if you can skip a defensive item and get a death cap after the Nashor's Tooth. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, I really recommend you guys try this build out. Obviously it's all over pro builds, I'm sure you have already, but those are just some things to keep in mind. And yeah, so good luck on the Rift, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.